one size fits all does not work in any industry, especially healthcare. My name is Andrew Festa. I am a pre-sales consultant with UKG. I've been with the company about 26 years. I'm also a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. I work at a level 1 trauma center in the emergency room on nights and weekends. I've been doing that for about 16 years. So my day job is basically to kind of tout the value of workforce management solutions through healthcare organizations, and my night and weekend job is actually, use them while I do perform patient care. So I'm happy to be asked to do this today. Well, I think one of the most important aspects, and this is nothing new, is the mobile first technology. We're used to being stuck at our workforce stations, they call it the workstations for charting at the hospital, and being able to do a lot of that stuff on a mobile device, even from home, is important. So I think one of the aspects is just let me be mobile, let me use my device to interact with the system, make my shift swaps, make my requests, look and see what's out there, make sure that I can work my way. I think is pretty important. That's driving a lot of the technology. And I feel like if you have the best technology, but I can't put it on my device, it's not going to be useful to me. First off, it's got to be easy, right? So it's got to be easy for me. It's got to be easy for obviously the entity as well. I have to make sure that the nurse manager has to be able to interact with the system easily, and know what he or she's up against with regards to the staffing or to their schedules that day. But they have a lot of, I think there's a lot of variables to that, like union rules and open shift management. That are important to keep in mind when we're dealing with it. So it adds a lot of pressure on to the technology. But the other thing I think I've seen a lot of over my years, both in inside and outside the hospital, is that it's got to work, and if it doesn't work, that bad reputation spreads pretty quickly. So when you hear, and I came from the Kronos days, so Kronos is always in the acute care healthcare environment, and 8 out of 10 hospitals and pretty much use them, and it has a good reputation. But I've had other situations where an electronic medical record or an HR software was not working, and it would spread like wildfire where it wouldn't work, and we talk to each other in other hospitals, so that news travels fast and people don't accept it. And at that point, you have the user acceptance is zero, and it falls by the wayside. So a lot of pressure on those systems to get it right the first time. I did a product demonstration for an entity here in the Northeast a number of years ago, and I thought what I was showing was pretty cool stuff. The chief nurse executive there was nodding her head the whole way through, and at the very end, she said, "That's really, really cool stuff. Can we turn all of that off?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I guess you can." And because they're stuck in their old ways, right? They're the look forward in some of these organizations is just not there just yet. So it's tough to make that change and to help them embrace that this is actually going to make their lives easier. So I still think we're working on that from a change management standpoint and technology. I think, and we're getting better at this, we as in a healthcare entity, we're getting better at this, but a kind of a shared governance model from a process standpoint. Don't just shove things down our throats, right? Kind of bring us into the fold and have us at the table, us as in the folks that are actually going to use the technology, have us at the table, let us help you make that decision. This way we have that shared ownership of the decision, and everybody has a say in what happens. But I think another big aspect of this, and I'm just going to use the word AI, the initials AI. I think there's still a hesitation there to embrace that change. not only AI with workforce management, AI with patient care, and I feel that we have to get better at that. That user acceptance is important, and suggestions that AI would bring up to either for staffing or for care measures. I still think we're at the almost the infancy stages of that, where we have to trust that AI, trust the process, and I think we're still not there completely yet. But I think that's a change in technology that would probably move the needle for healthcare.